Oh, thrilling rally. Somehow Kasatkina pulled it out of the bag. She hardly looks bothered, but she stays alive and kicking. Carlos Martinez allows himself just a hint of a smile. Has she left it too late? Can she use that positive energy to her advantage? Fantastic point, just clipping the line with a cheeky backhand down the line. Still time, still a chance. 2 breaks of serve up though, so near the finishing line. 30-all, 5-2. Brilliant winner off the forehand. Used the angle, put it too wide for her opponent to bring up match point number 1. Taking most things the first time of asking. Dominated from the start today. Magda, Linette, semi-finalist in Strasbourg. Brilliant point and a brilliant win for Magda, Linette. The top seed falls. David celebrates. Never been in the top 32, and that must be one of the best victories of her life. The victory against the top seed for Magda, Linette. And how? 6-1, 6-2.
Coming up with Magda in just a few moments. So stand by, folks.
Well, we don't know exactly if anything was wrong with Kasatkina, but you can only beat the opponent out in front of you. And in just a shade over 1 hour, the second quarter final is done and dusted at the Tennis in the Land tournament here in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a hasty exit from Daria Kasatkina. 4 times a finalist this year, twice a champion. Some big events as well, Phillip Island and St. Petersburg. Finalist in San Jose earlier this month when she beat Magda, Linette en route to the championship match. But how the tables have turned today. Magda, Linette showing no mercy, but what a win.
But boy, you must be pleased with the performance that you just had out here on center court.
Yeah, I promised myself yesterday that I'll just try to be positive today no matter what happens, and that was my main goal really today, so I a little bit shifted the focus from playing and what I'm doing just to focus to be positive.
Well, you knocked out the number 1 seed. You must have ice in your veins today. An ice cube just fell out right there. Can't think of a better way. You knocked out the number 1 seed. What do you think was the key today to such a solid performance from you?
Well, we played 3 weeks ago, a really tough match in San Jose. I lost in 3 sets. So I was kind of ready what, what's going to be from the other side, and I just tried to be a little bit more patient today from the very beginning, because last time I felt I was a little bit too much, and I'm glad that I was able to a little bit step back and take a little bit more time today.
Just a couple of years ago, leading into the U.S. Open, you had some great success leading up to the Grand Slam. What kind of confidence does this give to you to be performing like this so close to the U.S. Open?
Well, it gives me a lot because last 2 tournaments were quite tough, tough draws as well. So I'm really happy that this one, I managed to play really couple of good matches, and today I had a really good win.
Through the semifinals, congratulations. Magda, Linette, folks, here from Poland. Magda's going to autograph some tennis balls.
Well, Poland will be celebrating, and so too the city of Poznan, where she is from. The 29-year-old surely back to something like her best. What a performance today. Second semi-final of the season then, assured. And who knows, maybe she can make it back to the final. Hasn't been there since pre-pandemic. And Hua Hin, twice a champion, bidding to make it 3 and into a semi-final against Iria Begu after on the back of this 30 winners. Great for a 3-setter that had gone for 2.5 or 3 hours, but in one that lasts just an hour with 15 games, 30 winners. Yeah, a few unforced errors, but what a stat count for Magda, Linette today. And did improve her first service percentage in the second set and played the big points well as their opponent wilted, to be honest. Fantastic victory then that puts her into the semi-final. The top half of the draw is complete, which means my work is done, ladies and gentlemen. I'll hand over the microphone now to Paul Hand, who's waiting to guide you through the final two quarterfinals. Siniakova against Kondovate, the number 2. Later, Saribas Tormo, number 7 against number 9, Zhuai Jiang, coming right up next on Stadium.